Well, viewers, I'm predicting a close and an exciting match with India just piping Australia to the post. But who knows? It's the World Cup and anything is possible. So let's get ready for some cricketing spectacle. To discuss more with us, we have Mr. Alan Sippy, who is a former Team India batsman and also known to be Sachin's first ever batting partner. Many thanks for joining us, sir. Today it's a big day for Team India because they will be starting their World Cup campaign against Australia. What are the factors that could influence this match?
Hello, can you repeat that? I could not hear you.
Yes, sir. So I was saying that it's a big day. It's a big day for the men in blue. Rohit and his side will be looking to back this match because this is India's opening game at Chepauk against Australia. So what do you think could influence this match? What are the factors?
There are many factors. Good morning to the viewers. But there are many factors that will influence this game. First of all, it's the toss. It's the toss that's crucial. I think it's important that India, if India wins the toss, they will fail because India will like to chase. Similarly, I think Australia will do the same thing because in this kind of scenario, especially in the start of the World Cup, most teams will be concerned of what target to actually set the opposition. So it's important. The toss is crucial. That is one of the factors. At the same time, both teams are evenly matched. If you think about it, they have the firepower. Both the teams have the firepower. Both teams have incredible batting lineup, right? It's scary to think that when the bowlers are bowling to these kind of batsmen in smaller grounds like we have in India, this kind of batting that both teams have is extremely strong. So the bowling is crucial. India's spin will come into play because that is where India feel they have the upper hand against the Australians. But I think it's the start. It's actually the toss that is crucial because if India win the toss and decide to field, I think they will get an idea of how the wicket is playing and how exactly they can chase the opposition total. Similarly, it's the same thing what Australia will do. So I think the match is actually brilliantly balanced. Two outstanding teams, wonderful history behind it, and India versus Australia always has something in store. You have superstars, like many years ago when India played the World Cup, Sachin Tendulkar made his first 100, and then you have these brilliant superstars coming along. So we have a fascinating day's play today to watch and enjoy the game.
Right, so as far as the pitch is concerned at Chepauk, India has played a total of 14 matches, out of which they've won 7 games and lost 6, whereas one has ended in a no result. But whereas Australia is concerned, the last 6 matches that they've played at Chepauk, 5 out of them have been won by them. So do you think that it's home advantage for Australia in some way or the other?
Well, it's a very good question because you think when you're playing in India, India should be favorites. But this is Australia, and this Australian team, they know how to win. And they know how to win on the big stage. And this is what they do. And this is why the record that you've explained is Australia's record is outstanding. Because Australia know at the big stage, they perform. India has to now show the world that they are outstanding, not only on paper, but actually on the big stage. Because India is outstanding when it comes to the early rounds. But when it comes to the end, India has faltered in the past. But this Indian team looks extremely strong. This looks extremely well-balanced side that Ajit Agarkar and his team has picked. So I think this time India has a better chance than ever. Even though India won in the past, I think this is the team that India has. It's extremely well-balanced, extremely, it's got firepower in bowling. It's got outstanding batsmen. And I think this time round, I'm not putting the jinx on it, but I think this time round, India has the best chance of winning the World Cup.
Also, sir, yesterday, Rohit Sharma addressed the press conference and he said that India could possibly go with 3 spinners and 3 pace bowlers. But he said that, the pitch, it all depends on the pitch and the team cannot be decided until the pitch is seen before the toss.
I'm sure that they've actually decided on the pitch, but they want to keep the suspense going. They must have seen the pitch yesterday and to decide exactly which team to pick on the morning of the match, that I think is a little bit of gamesmanship. But in the back of their mind, they must be knowing that this is the team that they want to pick. They're bound to play 2 spinners for sure. And then the rest is, all the Bumrah and Shami and maybe Shardul Thakur as well. But I think it's the spinners that hold the upper hand against the Australians because Kuldeep Yadav in particular, he will be the one that will actually perhaps trouble them in the middle overs. And this is what India is looking for at this critical stage.
So also Rohit Sharma's track record at Chepauk hasn't been quite impressive. In 6 matches, his average is about 23 and a high score of 36. Do you think this could be one of the most crucial factors, especially if Gill doesn't get to play the match?
Wow, you're talking about a world-class batsman. You're talking about Rohit Sharma. Now, this guy is incredible. You know, he's like Virat Kohli. He's outstanding. And the big stage is what brings Rohit Sharma to the fore. This is where I think Rohit Sharma will stamp his ground and stamp his authority on the match, because he is incredible. If he gets going at the start, and you know what the whole world knows how Rohit Sharma plays. He's fluent, he's very stylish. At the same time, he can take the game away from you in no time.